Welcome back to our Express Fringe special. This festival is about theater for everyone. You've got music shows and musicals, heart-wrenching dramas, and those happy satires. And of course, the dramedies, like Dianne and Me. It's a one-woman show about mothers, daughters, and the sacrifices they make.
Kissing means something, though. It does. It really does.
Actress Elena Juatco is doing some last-minute practicing down on Granville Island for her one-woman show, Dianne and Me. She plays a 15-year-old girl with a rather creative imagination, and she uses her own experiences to get into character.
15 was a great age. I knew everything when I was 15 and more, and the people who didn't agree just didn't know what life was about. Reading back into the journals when I was 15 and 16, and I can already feel my heart beating reading certain entries. And just getting in touch with my younger side. I'm already a very young and playful person, so I guess just being more of that and being a bit more silly. Then it's getting dark, so he walks me back, and we're at my house just in front.
Although Elena is the only person in this show, she has plenty of experience and skills to engage a crowd, and her colleague Jeff Bryant can attest to that.
Very present performer. That's the way she is off stage and on stage. So whether it's comedy or drama, she has really sharp instincts, and I'm sure that's going to serve her well and be revealed in this show as well.
Elena admits that being the only person on stage for almost an hour is nerve-wracking, but once it's over, it's all worth it.
Doing a solo show is very hard, and the first time I did it, I think I passed out. Like, I was so exhausted. I talk a lot, but I was a lot of talking, and I kind of fell on the ground. It was completely exhausting. You've got to have such high energy at all times, and so it's like a stamina race. It's like the Ironman of theater.
In order to enter the Fringe Festival, Elena had to come up with a production name, and her name, My Lucky Penny Productions, is more than just a name.
It's actually named after a close friend, Dennis Simpson, who passed away last year. We went for lunch together, and we were jumping up and down, and I felt so happy, sharing everything with him, and he stooped down, he found a penny on the ground, and he gave it to me, and he said, "This is for luck. It'll last longer if you give it to a friend." And we took a picture. And when we went our separate ways, when the show closed, I moved back to Toronto, and I sent him the picture. And when I had to come up with the name, I had found 3 pennies that day, or 2 or 3 pennies, and I called it My Lucky Penny Productions. I'm quite stuck. Could it be any more awkward?
Elena knows performing and entertaining is what makes her happy, and that's what she'll continue to do.
I want to be able to work with inspiring people at all times. I want to be surrounded in that great atmosphere. There are a lot of people that I want to work with, and theaters and companies and cities I want to try. So I just want to keep working. Whenever I'm working, I'm happy. Slams the door hard behind him.
I'm Peter Verge in Vancouver for The Express.
Or my mom did it with her mind.
The View magazine called Dianne and Me Essential Theater. It's running at the Studio 1398 here on Granville Island through the run of the Fringe.